first of all, who saw something that is going to become a favorite product, or they have an idea how they can get a booking from it? Oh, you need to unmute now. Unmute. Unmute? Can you guys hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Katie, you're still muted. Deborah, you're still muted.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. Kate, I think you're unmuted.
Okay, I'm unmuted now.
All right, thank you. Did we lose Sandra?
No, I'm here.
Okay, good. I can only see 4 people at a time, so I didn't know. I heard a couple of bings later on. I want to do a little bit of a wrap up. First of all, I want to tell you that the new catalog is fabulous. It's still kind of in the monochromatic color scheme that it's been in, but there's a nice little blue shirt right here on the guy, and our indoor-outdoor grill takes front and center on the catalog. You're going to see that the host plan is still on the back, and I just wanted to mention really briefly that the Rock Crock grill and base is going to be a half-price item together. I think that's going to be extremely popular. And there's also a really nice salad spinner take and make and quick slice combo. We still have our 2 pieces of cookware and our spatula set for our half-price item. The half-price items. We also know that the sets and the catalogs can also be used as half-price items. And I hope that you're, taking the time to show those half-price items. And right in the middle of the catalog, I call this a centerfold. We're going to have our Rock Crocks and our beautiful new bases. The bases can also be used for fondue, where you can put your fondue in the smaller Rock Crock and keep it nice and warm. Keep it from setting up on you. So I think that you're going to be really happy with this catalog. It seems like it's a little more logical, the flow of the catalogs and the things they've put together. So I'm giving it a big thumbs up for the new catalog. You're also going to get 2 wonderful training guides in with your new products. Now, I need to remind you, you have to be an active consultant to order all the new products at half price. So if you sold over 150 last month, you're eligible to go in and purchase the new products as half price. If you didn't earn all of them, that's available to you. Or go ahead and get 150 in really quick so that you can get your new products ordered. And I don't know if they're in groupings or individual or a combination. We don't know that yet. But you're going to get a little training book called Solutions Guide, and it goes through the new products. And the videos are going to be released. The directors were able to start watching the videos earlier this week, and they're great. And they're going to give you a lot of really great training there. And then we are going to have a new mini catalog that really does a great job of featuring the new products. And the season's best is wow. The last couple of season's bests, I was having trouble finding good show recipes, and I'm very excited about all of the different options. I know I'm going to be doing that grilled Caesar salad at my shows because it just shows so many great products, and I'm going to be offering herb shows. One of the things that are really hard for people is herbs. They don't know how to cook with fresh herbs. They don't know how to store them. And this is going to be a really good show, a theme show that you're going to be able to do. The Rock Crock base that turns it into a slow cooker. This is a big wow. I don't know if you realize this or not, but a lot of times slow cookers turn food into what I call chewy. They have a weird texture. And that's because you haven't been able to sear the meat before you put it in the Rock Crock. Put it in the slow cooker. And so now you're going to be able to take that Rock Crock to the stove, sear, braise, whatever you need to do, and then take it and put it in the base. And you're not going to have any trouble with the rock melting the base or anything like that. But just those options that you get with the rock where you can take something from full heat and then put it in slow cooking in the oven, or full heat and then put it in the microwave, you're going to get even more options. You're also going to be able to use this base just as a warmer. A lot of times we have people over and we want to keep that food hot, and so you're going to be able to use it for that as well. I think it's going to be extremely popular. They kind of snuck in that the gray rectangular baker set is now going to be sold individually. I know a lot of people wanted that small baker, and the only way they could get it was in a set. So now you're going to be able to sell those separately, and the lids are also sold separately, not just in a set. So I just wanted to really make sure that you caught that. Maybe I mentioned earlier that I'm going to be offering herb shows. I have an herb garden. It's kind of hard to grow things here in Colorado Springs, especially at the altitude, but I have been able to have a beautiful herb garden every year that I've lived here, and I love to cook with fresh herbs. But maybe you don't feel like you're an expert at herbs. Honestly, this is something that you can spend a little bit of time studying, watching the videos that they're going to have for us, and really get up to speed and help other people, because there's nothing like the taste of fresh herbs. And I think you're really going to love that. I mean, I just did a show Saturday. I was chopping up some basil, and my hostess came by and she said, "What is that smell?" And I said, "Oh, that's fresh basil." And she goes, "Oh, it smells so great." And the next thing you know, I was zesting. I was doing a older Pampered chef recipe called chicken piccata. And it's a pasta dish with fresh lemon zest in it. And again, people are going, "What smells so good?" And it's the lemon zest, because they're not used to the fresh herbs and the fresh zest. The next thing I know, we had naughty brownies for dessert, and that's that Pampered Chef recipe with the chocolate chip cookies and the Reese's peanut butter cup and the chocolate brownie on the top, and it just looks so beautiful. But I make whipped cream at each show now in the whipped cream maker, because that's a top seller of mine. And everybody was trying the whipped cream with the brownies, and Connie, my hostess, came by and she said, "What did you put in this whipped cream that makes it taste so good?" And I said, "It's just got vanilla and powdered sugar in it." She goes, "How come it tastes so much better?" And I go, "Because it's not the fake spray kind." Grabbed a spoon and the whipped cream canister and started eating right out of it with Gene Johnson. So it just cracks me up that people aren't used to fresh, not used to fresh. So fresh whipped cream, fresh herbs, fresh zest, fresh pepper, fresh Parmesan. Those are all things that we can introduce people to. Fresh garlic. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, of course, another theme show that you can do, I think that's going to be extremely popular, is the Korean barbecue. And it just naturally lends itself to a station style show. So I think it's going to be a great show. My office assistant served a mission in Korea. She says you can buy the Korean pancake mix. So probably at an Asian store, you can just get a mix, and that could be something that you bring for, and I'm sure there'll be a recipe for it as well, but you can buy it at a Asian market in almost, every area. Katie, you might have to order it online in Montana, but I'm sure that the Amazon probably carries the mix. I'm not quite sure your little neighborhood store is going to have Asian pancake mix. Okay, the next thing I wanted to cover is that half price items really get you bookings. And when you have new high dollar products, this is a great way to get bookings. And so I just kind of scribbled down a couple of the new products. First of all, higher priced items give you a better paycheck, but they also get you bookings. So the new grill, people who have RVs, like I have an RV, I am definitely going to want to have that in my RV. And it's $125. You know, getting it as a half price item is going to be worth doing a catalog show. If all you're doing is getting the new grill tools for your husband and some other items, easily it can get you those $200 extra catalog shows, which, you know, you do a few of those every month. One of them surprises you and ends up being a $500 catalog show instead of a $200 catalog show. Promote those as well. Don't be afraid to promote somebody just getting a half price item and $20 worth of free. Go ahead and promote those too. The set of grill tools is $15 off if they buy them in a bundle. It's $83. The small grill stone, the square one that's going to go with the indoor-outdoor grill. It's going to be the perfect size grill for my husband and I, even on our regular barbecue to do fajitas. That's $40. The wicker tray is $45. The caddy set is $50. The wine chiller, I think, was $40, sorry. I just wrote down wine chiller. I didn't write down the amount. The kids' new set is $70. That's a great half price item as well. So make sure, the multi-grater is $60. So make sure you really work on what are you going to say about the new products? How are they going to get you more bookings? That's an art that you can do at a show, but also on your Facebook pages. You know, what recipes are you going to promote to your Facebook friends? What products are you going to promote? So again, I just always see those big ticket items as great ways to get additional bookings and to boost my business. But honestly, people are starting to come to the shows to get the Rock Crocs. The word is getting out about the Rock Crocs. I had somebody Saturday at my show buy the Dutch oven at full price without blinking an eye. She was my first customer up to my table. She wanted that Dutch oven and she bought it, and she was super excited about it. The last time we were together, I talked a little bit about trading paychecks. And I talked about what the highest consultants, senior consultants, team leaders, directors, advanced directors made in the year of 2016 as their top paychecks. Because a lot of times we talk about buying the products for half price or earning the products or earning a trip, and we really don't talk about the nitty-gritty of you can make money at this business. And it is a business. Sometimes we all do it as a hobby. Some of us do it as a hobby, but honestly, it really is a business. So I kind of dug into the statistics, and in 1 month, the top paycheck a consultant earned was $2,134. The top senior consultant in 1 month earned $2,352.17. The top team leader on our team in 1 month earned $3,528.17. The top director on our team in 1 month earned $9,822.16. The top advanced director in 1 month made $11,192. This really is a viable career for people. You just have to decide to work your business like a business. Do you need additional training? Is that what's stopping you? Or do you need to set some goals and have some accountability? One time I was in Hawaii and I had just moved there, and I was invited to a meeting for everybody in the area. And this one gal really was talking about how she couldn't get booking. She said, I've tried this, I've tried that. My friends just won't have a show for me. And I just couldn't help myself. I have something ADHD, and I have blurtus outus syndrome. And every once in a while, what I think just comes out of my mouth and I can't stop it. And I turned to the lady and I said, well, have you had your own show where you got your friends excited about the products and the half price things so that they would book a show? She said, well, my house is too messy to have a show. And I just was already on the blurtus outus syndrome thing. And I said to her, I said, well, clean it up. Clean that front area, borrow a friend's house, have it out on the porch. It's Hawaii, whatever. Clean the bathroom and have a show. And she goes, no, I just can't do it. And then continuing on my unfiltered rant, I said to her, well, if you can't talk yourself into it, how are you ever going to talk anybody else into it? Sure. And I just wonder sometimes, are we ready to talk ourselves into having a successful business? I think Pampered Chef just gave us some of the most innovative, interesting booking tools, toys, kitchen tools that you can possibly have. Are you ready to get what you want from your business? And that's really all I have to say is, do you want to trade some paychecks? Do you want some of the top paychecks in a single month? What do you want to earn some extra products? I am so excited because I sold over $7,000 in December, so I got the whole December pack, and I had a great January, so I'm getting the third highest level of products. As a consultant, I try to earn those products too. It's nice benefit as a director, and I always try to perform to those levels so that I get my director benefits. But honestly, I want more. I want them as a consultant. So the next time they have a product launch, I think our products are going to continue to get better. Our new product team, maybe they're not the show and dance people, the guy seemed in the green pants, he seemed pretty calm and very quiet kind of thing, not as perky as Gene Jonas, obviously. But I think what we're going to see is more and more theme shows, products, great recipes, just all kinds of innovation to help us really bring additional people on our teams and build our businesses to the dream businesses that we want. So I just really want to say thank you for hanging with us tonight. And, this Zoom meeting can go out to people. We'll probably have a little section where we send out the whole thing. Then we'll also do one where I just do the wrap up at the end. But I just really want to say, go ahead and start booking your March. I love to start booking my March, even though my February isn't as full. I could still add 2 or 3 more shows to my February. And what I say is, the smart people who love the half price items are going to go ahead and book in February and have their show. And then they're going to get half price items at all of their friends' shows as the booking benefit. And I usually am able to add a couple more shows to February by going ahead and booking my March. And, start booking April, start booking May. When you really start having a business is when you have that consistency of having bookings for 3 months in a row. You're going to continue to add in the month that you're into those additional bookings. But if somebody says they can't have a March show, go, great, let's get you on my calendar for April and May. And don't stop until you have 4 or 5 bookings for each month. As soon as you have that consistent show schedule for 3 months in a row, that's really when you're going to get on a roll in this business. And that's really what's going to help you be successful. If you need some individual coaching, let me know. Let's talk on the phone, one-on-one. Anybody in my whole line is always eligible for a coaching call. just call me up. I'm not the greatest about phone appointments, but I am really good about answering my phone or calling people back. So have a great spring, summer. Let's get out there and rock and crock. Bye. Were there any questions? I guess I should ask any questions.
No.
I know some of you, it's late.
They're available March 1, like for customers.
March 1st to buy for customers?
Yes, they're eligible March 1st for customers to start purchasing. I had a hostess who's a pretty smart hostess. She's had shows with me before, and I'm on direct ship. And Teresa booked a March 14th show with me, but she said, I want to start selling the discontinued products. And so she started her show in February. She got a nice $115 order yesterday. And she said, okay, I think I'm done selling the discontinued products. Let's go ahead and move the show to March. But if you are eligible for direct ship, it's great because I just changed the dates and people sell until they get the show exactly where they want it to be. So yes, March 1st.
Awesome.
Any other questions? No? All right. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thanks.
Uh-huh.